Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus is the best phone ever produced, and the high price is more or less justified. See our review of the new Note 10 Plus with pros and cons, plus 3 great alternatives. Samsung's Note series have always given us the true flagships from the Korean phone company. They are stuffed with the newest and most powerful hardware and software and are in general amazing phones. But they are not for everybody. They are big and they are expensive. The same thing goes for the Note 10 Plus. It's also big and it's also expensive, but it's also extremely powerful. And actually, the phone is almost worth every penny. Galaxy Note 10 Plus is as sleek a phone as they come. It's nicely built with an aluminium frame and glass on both front and back, and it's Gorilla Glass 6. It's waterproof and dustproof. That's really helpful for me. You should see my house. Jesus. Speaking of radical stuff, where is the power button? I was shocked when I realized it was moved to the left side of the phone. That is, well, not devastating, but annoying, at least for some time. It's simply natural for my thumb to search for the power button on the right side. But congrats to the lefties, they are in for a treat. If you like colors, then choose the Aura Glow version. The colors on the back changes according to the colors around you. Really nice. It's sure as amen in the church. When Samsung releases a new Note phone, the display experts from DisplayMate announces that it has the best screen ever seen on a phone. And they're actually more right than ever. The 6.8-inch dynamic AMOLED 2K resolution HDR10 Plus display with Gorilla Glass 6 on the front and back is simply amazing. The display on the Note 10 Plus is simply the best I've ever seen, until the next Samsung S11 comes around. Samsung have gotten some badass competition on the camera front from Huawei lately, and with Note 10 Plus I do feel that Samsung could have done a bit more. They are still on 2x optical zoom, where P30 Pro from Huawei has 5x optical zoom. In just a few weeks, Mate 30 Pro will be announced and it might have 10x optical zoom. But still, Note 10 Plus has an amazing camera setup with 3 cameras on the back plus a time-of-flight camera for bokeh effects, both for pictures and videos. There's also a super steady function for videos that is really effective. Let's take a look at pictures and video quality. I have a mission to make people more aware of the bad consequences with poor antenna quality. It's a lonely mission, but I'm on it for you. Poor antenna quality equals poor network coverage on the phone, which also means poor voice quality and poor data connection. A poor antenna quality also means that the phone needs more juice to keep the phone connected to the network. This again means that the phone has a higher battery usage than phones with a good antenna quality. Note 10 Plus has the best antenna quality on any high phone I have ever tested. The SAR value is more than 5x lower than on iPhone and much lower than on any other direct competitor on the market. As I said, I have a mission to heighten people's awareness when it comes to antenna quality. With Note 10 Plus, I have found my master so far. I'm glad I was not in charge of the battery production for Note 7, but whoever is in charge now for the Note 10 Plus battery production is confident enough to put a 4300 mAh battery in the phone. The battery easily lasts for 2 days and I can charge the battery for 1 full day usage in just 30 minutes. It's not insanely fast to go from 1 to 100 around 1 hour and 26 minutes. There's a 25 watt charger in the box. I have seen more powerful chargers for phones at this price level, but it's an okay capacity. So the S Pen, a unique feature on the Note phones since the very first Note model. It has of course been updated with new features during the years. The best news this time is that it can now be up to 40 meters away from the phone and still be connected. Pretty nice, as you can use the pin to change pages in a presentation shown on a big board. And you can charge the pin for 10 hours usage in just 6 minutes. Another feature is that you can now zoom and swipe on the phone display with the pen in the air, but I cannot always get that to work. The price for Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus starts from $949. That's a huge price tag for an Android phone, but compared to the iPhone XS Max, it's still much cheaper. At the same time, the things I can criticize on this phone are very small, very hard to find. There are no headphone jack on the phone, only USB-C, but there is an AKG headset in the box with this connection. I did wish for more optical zoom than just the 2x optical zoom you find in the phone. The fingerprint scanner could be quicker. The placement of the power button on the left side is annoying, at least in the beginning. Note 10 Plus scores lowest on user friendliness, mainly because it's a big phone that's hard to handle with just one-hand usage. However, this is not a phone probably that you're gonna buy because you're looking for a phone for easy one-hand usage. It's a phone where you just have to accept that you need to use two hands to have a proper use of the phone, even though that it has Samsung One UI optimized for big screens. If this is a deal breaker for you, you just have to look for another phone. Finally, the S Pen. It is still an amazing tool for some people with some amazing features, but the new updates, the new features on this S Pen are basically pretty lame. If the Note 10 Plus is too expensive or too whatever for you, we have 3 great alternatives. Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus is simply an amazing phone, and it's the best phone ever produced, performing great on most important criteria: design, display, camera, battery, antenna quality, and so on. When a phone as expensive as the Note 10 comes around, I always recommend to hold your horses. But in this case, due to the high quality of the phone, I'm so close to actually believe that it's worth every penny. Did you like this video? Then subscribe to our channel and don't miss out on future videos like this. Also remember to visit smartphonesrevealed.com for the latest and best prices on new smartphones.